She did it.
Thank you for the granny voice.
Per the request of the granny voice.
Kirsten, thank you so
y'all.
much. Sherri, welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, a couple of grannies asked her to pretend.
I got to play the granny welcome every now and then. That's my one count for 2026.
There you
All right,
go.
got it out.
But you know what?
Yeah, I had to
when
get it
you
out.
have grandchildren one day, your voice may really sound like that.
That would be wild.
That would be wild. Welcome to episode 299.
Yeah.
We are, 300, man.
That's awesome.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here for a hot minute of them.
Yeah, you
Yep.
have. I am drinking Redneck Riviera, and I made my drink too light, so I will probably,
Do a little swig.
I will be, freshening it up throughout the
Freshening it up.
What are you drinking, Sherri?
Vodka and grapefruit juice. It's always going to be vodka with me almost every time.
Tito's and vodka.
Mm-hmm.
And Kirsten?
Vodka and
Alani. That's your new go-to, I think.
I like their energy drinks a lot.
What kind of energy does it give you?
Good energy, but it's not like the 5 hour that you do. Like I just have to drink the whole thing to get any bit of energy.
What's in it that gives you energy? Is it caffeine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I just do a sip of that
I know, 1 hour.
at a time.
Yeah.
I don't like to overdo it on my heart. I'm not trying to get it 5 hours at once. Yeah. Besides, what if you take a whole 5 hour energy and then like an hour into it, you're like,
You're on that ride, bro.
but you're like, okay, I'm over this evening.
Yeah.
I just want to go lay
Nope,
down.
can't do
You're
it.
like, whoa.
No, then your linen closet gets
Yep.
straightened up.
We used to do that with red lines. We'd split them.
What's a red line?
It's more potent than 5 hour, but they were like this fucking big, and it had like a meter on it to where you hit the half mark. So we'd bring those to work when we're on like doubles or whatever when I was waiting tables, and you drink half and then you'd pat. It was mostly my brother. We'd always like, you get a red line, we'll split it
Dang.
every time.
You drink half, give it to the other
Yep.
person.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Wow.
That's how you get through a double.
When you said red line, I was thinking like some kind of line of drugs.
No, hit that red line,
Or-
bro.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know. I've never heard of a red line. Do they still exist?
I don't know.
I hadn't
They
seen
were-
one in a long
Yeah,
time.
they were very popular in like the 2010s ish.
I thought you were going to say the 20s. I
No,
was
like the 2010s.
Going into that speakeasy.
Yeah.
getting-
Give me a red line.
I want to do a speakeasy so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, guess what?
What?
We're going to do one. Harold and I are going the end of January
Uh-huh.
at the Hilton downtown in
Uh-huh.
Baton Rouge.
Uh-huh.
They have a little secret area.
That's cool.
Yeah, and he just made a reservation
That's
for
exciting.
us. Yeah, and it happens to be Bridgerton night while we're there.
Nice.
However, I will not be dressing in Bridgerton clothes.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
No. But you
Bridgerton.
yes, I love it. I
Me
just
too.
rewatched it.
There's another one downtown that's a little more secret. It's in the back of an antique store.
Oh.
That's cool.
And it's an old people speakeasy because they close at like 9 p.m.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. So
Is
they
this
open
one like
up,
a restaurant that you're going to?
this is in the
In the
Hilton.
Hilton.
Oh.
It's like utilizing some of Long's old stuff. Where
The
he used-
tunnels
Yeah.
underneath?
That's badass.
So we'll see.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know how that goes.
We'll do. All right, I got a story for y'all.
Okay.
Chelsea recommended this one.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Chelsea.
Chelsea is all about the stories, man. She gives me so many ideas. Thank you, Chelsea. We're going to Independence, Missouri.
Okay.
Not a small town. It's a suburb of Kansas City, but it's got like 120,000 people.
Okay.
So it's not small town rural
Right.
in this
It's
case.
probably about the size of Lafayette.
Yeah, and they don't, even though it's 120,000 people, they only have an average of 9 homicides a year.
Oh.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
they're not used to any kind of like
Mhm.
serious
Right.
crime going on there very much. President Harry Truman was from Independence,
pretty
Missouri. Yeah. So let's talk about a couple people who live in Independence. Randy and Teresa Stone.
cool. The
Okay.
stoners.
They were high school sweethearts.
Nice.
Aw.
When they graduated from high school, Randy joined the Marine Corps.
Okay.
They did
Hoorah.
not get married. Like, he went off, did his thing. When he came back, he picked right back up with Teresa. Then they got married.
Very nice.
And they had 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay.
Teresa handled the kids, managed the household. Randy owned an insurance agency after he got out of the Marine Corps.
Okay.
And I got the feeling that she worked there some, too.
It happens. Like my boss's wife is officially a housewife.
But
when we get crunched, she comes in and she'll help anything she doesn't have to have a license for.
okay. Well, Teresa definitely had an office in the insurance agency.
Well, our boss's wife has an office.
Okay.
But it's empty most of the time.
What
Okay.
year did you say?
I haven't said a year
Okay.
yet, but I will.
Okay.
So here's Randy with the insurance agency. Teresa, I'm thinking, pops in and out
Yeah.
when needed. She's handling the kids and doing the household.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of hobbies, Randy enjoyed target shooting,
Okay.
and Teresa.
As do I.
And Teresa,
Yeah, that's a good time.
Yeah. Well, in Missouri, about half of the population there own guns.
Okay.
So it's not like he was one, you know.
One
this-
weirdo
yeah,
in the town.
creepy.
that
Yes.
has guns. Yeah.
Teresa enjoyed shopping, and both of them were very involved with their church.
Okay.
Okay.
So the church they were involved with was New Hope Baptist Church. And it's a church where, like, they have a lot of activities going on all the time. You know, not just on Sunday, not just on Wednesday. You could be at the church every day of the week if you
Right.
wanted to. There's so much going on. So Randy and Teresa were heavily involved. Randy volunteered with the church finances.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the board. He was actually like the treasurer.
Okay.
He taught Sunday school. And Teresa was in the choir.
Nice.
And she worked in the church kitchen.
Perfect.
So far, I am really feeling this couple.
You liking them?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
it's the Marine, the church, the treasurer,
Yes.
the insurance. Yeah,
You're relating.
I am
I
relating.
like when the church has a kitchen.
So
I do too.
That's nice.
2010,
Okay.
that's the year we're going to talk about. They're in their early 40s.
Very
Okay.
few people haven't. When did the iPhone come out?
I don't know.
Seems like around 2010, 2009, 2010, but you had to wait in like a
Oh,
10-hour long line to get
Mhm.
one.
Okay. Well, I don't know if they had iPhones or not.
Barely anybody did.
Oh, I mean, Randy and Teresa. I don't know what they personally had.
Right.
But March 31st, 2010, Randy Stone was working at the insurance office. Teresa got to the office around 5 p.m. She noticed the blinds were closed, which was weird.
Mm-hmm.
She went inside. The lights were off, which is weird.
Also weird. Yeah.
She's calling out, Randy, where are you? She's turning on lights.
Randy, darling.
She's walking through the office. She gets to her office and she finds Randy dead.
Oh, no.
Yes. In her office.
In her office.
Yes.
Okay, just one question right
Okay.
now. You may tell me to shut up and wait.
No,
Why the heck is she showing up at closing time?
Right.
I do not know the answer.
Because at 5 o'clock, it's not weird for my lights to be off or my blinds to be
I'm
drawn.
going home.
It could have, I mean, who knows? She could have been, he might have called her and said, come by the office.
Bring me
Maybe-
dinner or something
maybe
like that.
she
knows.
drove
Yeah.
him that day.
Who knows?
Yeah.
It could have been a number of things. We don't know for sure why.
Gotcha.
The first officer that arrived on the scene was actually a member of the New Hope Baptist Church. So
Okay.
he knew Randy and Teresa very
Yeah.
well. And he was stunned that
Mhm.
this had happened. And he was trying to console Teresa.
Yeah.
And as soon as the church pastor heard the news, he and his wife went up to the scene. Also, Teresa had called her parents. They went up to the
Right.
scene. So, it's just like how I feel it would be if something happened like that. You're calling the people
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
you need, your
Yeah.
support
Yeah.
system. And nobody there could imagine who had done this. Randy didn't have any enemies.
He was a well-rounded human.
Yes. Yeah. So Teresa told police that the only strange thing she could think of was that a man had come by the office a couple times, like in the past couple weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and he looked like a homeless guy. And he never really did anything.
He was
or
just a weirdo.
Said anything, but it was kind of sus
Yeah.
Mhm.
to her, So she told the police about that. The police did find a gun at the scene, and it was Randy's gun,
Not unusual.
but it had not been fired.
Okay.
So it was not
It was not the weapon.
Right. It wasn't
not
the
the-
concern.
correct. There's also a hunting knife on the scene that belonged to Randy, and it didn't have blood or anything on it. He hadn't been stabbed. So these are the only weapons they find.
Okay.
There was money on the desk, like cash.
Mm-hmm.
He had his wallet on him still. Randy did. So police don't think this is a robbery situation.
No, and there was a lot more money than that. I can almost guarantee you in 2010 in an insurance agency because people came and paid their bills
Yeah.
At the agency.
in cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they had a safe there. So
Yeah.
maybe somebody had just come by and paid their bill and left it. And then this person came in and
Right.
did whatever. But it doesn't appear robbery is a motive.
Yeah, because you don't leave. I mean, even $10 on the table.
Oh, yeah. You'll swipe that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would take his wallet too.
Hell yeah.
So near Randy's body was a .40 caliber shell casing. All right.
All right.
We don't have a murder weapon. But
Just have a casing.
yes.
Okay.
And of course, the police collected it to send it off for testing.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know who the first person that needs to go get talked to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Teresa.
Correct.
Every time.
So the police are questioning her and they're kind of curious because the first person that she actually called, or the first people that she called when she found Randy's body, were her parents.
All right.
And then her parents were like, you need to call the police.
Duh.
How old are they at this time?
40s?
Early 40s.
Yeah.
Early
42-ish. And I would think they're around the same age because they were high school sweethearts. So.
That's borderline, that being sus. Like, if she was early 30s, late 20s,
yeah.
calling mama first.
Yeah. Young kids and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I agree. They've got her in there for questioning in an interrogation room. Like, I put myself in these people's place sometimes. Like, if I had just found out my husband had been murdered,
What would you do?
and I would be a basket case. Like, that's how I would be reacting. Now, I'm not saying that's how anybody else should react.
Right.
But I don't even know that I could answer questions. But,
Yeah.
like, I would be so distraught.
You wouldn't want to think that anyway.
What?
Like, you wouldn't really want to think about how you would react because you just kind of want to
No.
rally for that to never happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree. But part of the questioning was about infidelity. Was there any infidelity? This is common.
Yeah, I was going to say those are the things that they run through.
Yes.
Money problems, infidelity.
Are you fighting?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
those things.
Teresa said their marriage was good. They didn't have there was no affairs. Police pushed her more. And then she finally admitted, okay, in the beginning, in the very early stages of our marriage, Randy had an affair.
Right.
But we're past that. That was a long time ago.
Right.
So, and I think at this point, well, if they're in their early 40s, they've probably been married almost 20 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That was like a blip in the lifetime of.
yes.
Yeah.
In the beginning, too.
Yeah.
It's a long
Let
time.
me just say this to the young Marys out there. Most things are blips in your lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most things that you think you can't get over,
You'll get over.
you'll get over.
Yeah.
Mhm. So they had the funeral for
Mhm.
Randy at the
Mhm.
church, and the pastor of the church did the eulogy. The police went to the funeral. They recorded it to see if they could find any
Right. Anybody being weird.
weird or
Mhm.
suspicious. All right. So let's talk about the New Hope Baptist Church. We already know Randy and Teresa were devoted, heavily involved.
Very involved.
The pastor, Brother David Love, started at New Hope in 1999. And he was around 38 years old when he started.
Mm-hmm.
That name bugs me.
David Love.
Mm-hmm.
It
Sounds like a cult leader.
It just sounds, I don't know. It's just, anyway. So he was a great pastor. It sounds like a fake name to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds
And
like
like somebody moved to California, wanted to start
like
a
a
cult.
sex
and
name.
and I'm David Love.
This is David Love.
Smooth jazz.
Yeah, with David Love.
So he was a great pastor. The congregation loved him. He was charismatic. He was energetic. I'm just picturing righteous
They
gems.
have to be.
I'm picturing righteous gemstones.
Yeah,
okay?
they have to be.
The pastor's wife was Kim. Randy, Teresa, David Love, and Kim Love. They all became friends
Right.
over the years.
Yeah.
Like, like besties.
If they're spending that much time together, that's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people said that Pastor Love and Randy were BFFs.
That does sound very culty, Pastor Love.
It really,
It
yeah,
does.
it's scary. If I walked into my church tomorrow and my pastor said, "Hey, I'm handing over the reins
To Pastor
to
Love.
Pastor Love,"
It just sounds creepy to me.
I would
Yeah.
grab my handbag and go straight to my little old lady car and ride on out of there.
Yeah.
Be like, shit's getting weird.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
This, but the him being the treasurer,
Yes.
okay, he's got to write every single check, including the
Mhm.
pastor's paycheck.
He sees all.
He sees
Who
all.
tithes what?
And so it stands to reason that they'd be besties
Yeah.
because there's not that many people that know that much about your life.
Yeah.
Like that's who the pastor has to go to say, I have to get a new car.
Right.
Well, there was one thing that I thought was kind of strange. Like, Randy trusted him so much, the pastor, that when he and Teresa were having marital problems at some point,
Mm-hmm.
but Randy and Teresa went to Pastor Love
Mhm.
for counseling.
That had to have been odd.
I don't want my best friend.
Yeah, that had to have been odd.
I don't want that. Like, I need to find somebody else
outside
to do
of
that. So
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of.
It's kind of weird. And mostly because unless Pastor Love had Kim there with him and
I don't know about that.
and
part.
the other two chickadees were besties.
Yeah, I would imagine they probably do things that way though.
See, our
Yeah.
church does. Like if
Marital
David and I
counseling
haven't
is-
had to, we're
yeah.
the people that everybody says, "Oh." But if you go to counseling at our church, you don't meet with the pastor.
They have a counselor for
You have a pair
yeah.
that
A
meets
couple.
with you. Yes.
Yeah.
So that way you can't have one that's all for the female, all for
Yes.
the male.
Gotcha.
That's the way to do it.
Well, Randy had some issues with the books. He was going through the books.
Oh, he found issues.
Yes.
Okay. I
And
thought
he-
you were meaning he had
He did not.
had
He was being-
slid
yeah,
himself a couple of bucks.
No. He found there was $30,000 missing from the church's missionary fund.
Oh no.
Ouch.
When he confronted Brother Pastor Love,
Mr. Pastor Love.
the pastor got angry and defensive and said, like, I don't know where the money is.
How
I don't,
dare you?
Yes,
Yeah.
like that. And Randy, being the good Christian that he was and best friend of Brother Pastor Love, took his word for it, and he just respected him so much that he just kind of like turned the other cheek.
He's like, all right, well, we don't know where it went, and that's just what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I can see it.
Can you? Okay.
I have.
He's doing the Christian thing. God, turn the other cheek.
Well, it's not just turn the other cheek, but you are, that case I'm in.
Yes.
Nobody wanted to believe that happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't until it was like it's in front of your
Here it
face
is. Yeah.
Mhm.
that people, because I can't possibly know and love somebody that'll do something bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People are like that. They don't want to. They can't see it in their own
He
backyard.
didn't. Randy didn't.
Poor Randy.
Okay, so back to the investigation. All right, ballistics on that shell casing they sent.
Mm-hmm.
They came back, and I kind of thought the police were genius about this next part.
Okay.
Randy owned a 40 caliber Glock. The shell casing was a 40 caliber. They went, okay, so Randy, I told you, liked to target shoot
Right,
practice. He would go to Teresa's parents' house. They had land, and he would set up targets out there, and he would shoot out there.
Right.
The cops went there where he practiced
Mm-hmm.
and picked up some of the 40 caliber shell casings on the ground,
Okay.
brought them back to the lab, matched it with the other 40 caliber, and the striations,
Yeah.
they matched.
Okay.
In other words, this shell casing came from Randy's Glock.
Yes.
But that's not the gun that was on scene.
No.
Got you.
I think, and I knew it was going to happen.
That scared you.
Did it
You
just-
jumped.
That's my medicine.
You jumped.
So The gun on scene, which I don't know for sure what it was, but I feel like it was a smaller, maybe like a 22 caliber gun.
Which is much more what you would use in
a day-to-day carrying situation.
Yeah.
In an office.
Yeah.
You know, you're sitting there, you've got 8 people in different offices around you. You don't want to go through a wall.
Right.
Yeah. So the problem is they don't have the Glock.
Right.
But they at least know
it matches.
Yeah. So
who has the gun?
So guys, Randy's a Marine.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you think for a second, let's talk about this. If Randy had the gun in the office,
Mhm.
do you think that someone could take that gun away from him?
No.
If Randy was suspecting someone was going to do something to him, do you think he would turn his back
No.
on that guy or woman?
I won't. And
I was going to say,
forget the suspecting.
there's seating arrangements when it comes to things like that.
Yes.
So
Just if I don't know you like my blood brother, I'm not turning my back on you.
I'm on
Yeah.
edge. Yeah.
yeah. Well, let me tell you something else the investigators found in
Ooh.
Teresa's
Oh, Teresa.
office.
Do tell.
In her trash can, which was just a few feet away from Randy's body, they found a discarded love letter.
Ah, dirty, dirty Teresa.
Yes. It had been like torn into, I don't know, enough pieces where they could still easily put it back together.
If you're going to do shit like that, you're going to tear up a love note, find like 18 trash cans to drop a few pieces in, bro.
In 2010,
like, come on.
there was a freaking shredder
Come
in that
on.
office.
You
I
know.
can guarantee.
Yes. So they reassembled the letter, and it was a letter that someone had written to Teresa telling her happy birthday and how it was a special day because whoever wrote this letter had kissed Teresa for the first time on her birthday 9 years earlier.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The person was professing their love and how they wanted to be with Teresa and how
But nothing happened except
sexy
for, yep.
she was and all this stuff. So they're like, Teresa, can you tell us about
Yeah.
this letter?
Yep.
And she really, they also confronted her about, we know now that the 40 caliber shell
your
casing
husband's.
came from his gun. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Her husband's dead, so she's going to be like, yeah, well, we had a little infidelity and it was his fault.
But they push her.
Yeah.
Push her.
And she's already locked in to
Yeah.
no infidelity.
Yeah.
So we're looking at some kind of lying here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So they would push her, and then she would wind up, starting off with, I don't know what that is, or I don't know about this, or that. And then they'd push her and push her. And
They'd be like, bitch.
and it'd be just like baby steps.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
oh, okay. Well, yeah. Anyway, so after a lot of pushing, Teresa finally admitted that her and brother Pastor Love
I knew it.
started off as friends,
Mhm.
and it grew into something more. And it had been going on for 10
Oh my
years.
God.
Yes.
Look, in a marriage, I could forgive a lot of things, especially with time. But a 10-year affair.
This wasn't
With
just,
my best friend.
That's not.
and a pastor.
Right.
And a pastor. 10 years is at least half the time they were married.
Yes.
Mhm.
She had somebody else on her mind.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. And the cops were like, well, where did y'all meet? Like,
How stupid. How stupid are you going to write that in a letter on, like, bro?
What is one of our true crime rules?
what?
Don't write it
Oh,
down.
yes.
Yeah. How
Uh,
stupid.
Say it, forget it, write it, regret it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So when the cops asked her, where are y'all doing this hanky panky at? She's like, well, we never really planned it. We would just be at the same place at blah, blah, blah. Or
At the church, everywhere.
it was pretty much. She
Yeah.
was like, they did it in the insurance office. They did it at her house. They did it at his house.
What the fuck?
So
They did it in the church office.
everywhere but the pastor's house.
They did it in the pastor's house.
Everywhere but the pastor's house is a place that Randy would have been especially hurt
Yes.
by.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because his church,
Yes.
his home,
His
office.
business.
Yeah.
Oh, you little psycho.
Yes. Okay. In the meantime, while this affair is going on, at some point, Kim, pastor's wife, she starts suspecting something is going on with him.
Right.
She doesn't know who, she doesn't know what, but she sees him texting on a phone that she's never seen before.
Oh, damn.
Oh, burners and everything.
Yes.
Hell.
Yes. So she goes digging around the house and she finds not one, but several burner phones in the pastor and her house.
Just laid out all around or in this one spot?
Oh, no. I think they were like hidden in different places.
Wow.
That's what it seemed like. Speaking of burner phones, I forgot to tell you this little tidbit. I have so many little tidbits in this story today. When they're all at the crime scene, Teresa has to use the restroom, so she goes to a nearby gas station. And I do not know how the police found this out. I don't have any idea. But when she was in that bathroom, she was destroying a burner phone.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
See, that is some very, very sneaky stuff. They didn't have enough yet to do a search warrant, powder down or everything.
Yes.
But once she disposes of something.
You're guilty AF.
Yeah.
Well, once she disposes of something, it's open.
Mm-hmm.
They can pick up anything out of the garbage.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And I tried so hard. I don't know how they found out about that, but
they probably
did.
followed her.
Maybe so.
Because I would. I mean, I wouldn't let the spouse or the partner of somebody out of my sight.
Yeah.
You have to be gentle.
That's weird.
Because, they may have just lost the love of their life.
Right.
Yeah.
But statistically, 90% of all murders are committed by somebody who has a named relationship with the victim.
Yes.
And the biggest bulk of that is spouse or romantic partner.
Exactly. Which we now have two. We have a spouse and a romantic partner. Okay. So the day after the murder, Teresa was checking with an insurance agent friend about Randy's life insurance policies. Pastor Love was also acting kind of strange the day after the murder. A friend called him to see how he was doing because obviously his BFF was just murdered.
Yeah.
And Pastor Brother Love tells the friend that he is, quote, like a river glorious, which is an old church hymn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he said. He's just like, Peachy, I'm great. I'm doing awesome. What you thinking?
Well, he's not like my own personal non-denominational set. We're kind of anti-mourning.
Okay.
Because, hey, yeah, you miss your friend.
Yes.
But guess where
He's
they
home.
are? Yep.
Yes.
He's home. So you're being selfish by mourning. But that's kind of rare.
But you don't need to say that.
But I'm like the river
glorious. Like you could say it another way.
And I mean, like we're trying to laugh and be happy, but we still got tear stains because we are missing. Yeah.
Yes. So, okay. If you don't have an opinion yet.
and as soon as he said, I kissed you 9 years ago today.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
We know who did it.
Okay. So let me tell you what the investigators found on Randy's computer. And I'm gathering that this was from the office computer. Okay. Not a home computer. So Randy had sent several, this was in a few weeks before he was murdered. He had sent several emails to Pastor Love. The final email, he told Pastor Love, Teresa and I are leaving the church.
Oh.
I don't want anything more to do with you, the church. You do not need to contact me about this.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah.
Now, you may be questioning, did Randy know what was going on? We have no idea.
Right. There's no way to tell because Randy is not living anymore.
I feel like in my gut,
that sounds like that.
Randy knows something's going on. Whether he's saying he wants to leave the church because of this $30,000 discrepancy, or if he suspects his wife and the pastor are having an affair, we don't know any of that. But whatever it is, Randy's like, I'm done. This is bullshit. I'm done. So Teresa told detectives a couple weeks before the murder. So these emails went.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brother Love and his wife Kim showed up at the insurance agent office. And they wanted to talked to Randy. I'm assuming it was because of these emails he sent.
Mhm.
That's an assumption on my part.
Right.
Okay. And they went into the stuff that the marriage counseling was about with Randy and Teresa.
Oh.
How Randy had this internet porn addiction and, you know, he needed to get that under control and all that. Like, bro, don't come at my work
Yeah.
and talk to me about this shit.
Right.
And like Randy was like, this is done. Like we worked through this. You know, why are you bringing up old shit or whatever?
Yeah, and like most husbands ended up a little bit too far off around that time because it went from going to pick up a Playboy magazine behind the counter
Right.
to all the porn
In the universe.
In the whole world.
right there at your fingertips all day.
Mm-hmm. But Randy's like, that's behind us.
Right.
We worked through it. That's why we went to counseling.
Yes. Right. Yeah. So we look at this picture. Pastor's wife suspects something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what Randy thinks, but Randy thinks
Randy's ready to go.
Something going on. And obviously we, as a listener and a, storyteller, we know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So keep this in mind all through the questioning of Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
The police are really, I got the impression their gut feeling was she had more to do with this than she's admitting. They confronted her and said, you told 911 that Randy had fallen, but you told your parents when you called them that Randy had been shot.
Ooh.
Why did you do that? When they asked her this, I am watching this interrogation. She starts crying, but it is the fakest ass, maybe a cry.
That shit burns me up.
Maybe a cry. They were like, how did you know he had been shot? Why were you telling 911 one thing and telling your parents something?
Right.
So she finally comes out and says, David Love texted me and he said he aimed the gun and pulled the trigger. So Pastor Love texted her that he pulled the trigger.
Okay. Now she's not even loyal to the 10-year boyfriend either.
Nope.
Well, because she ain't trying to get in trouble.
Well, and then she went on to say that Pastor Love told her that he had after he shot Randy, he had driven 20 miles outside of town and ditched the gun where no one would find it, which no one ever did.
How stupid are you?
Why are you putting this shit in writing, bro?
But like, how stupid are you to kill this man with his own gun?
How did you get his gun?
Well, they're buddies.
Well, no.
Well, they were buddies.
I mean,
maybe he borrowed that gun prior.
So Teresa also is telling the police that it kind of sounds to me like she's just trying to take all the blame off her.
Oh, yeah.
And put it on
100%.
On David.
But with such a little, like, oh, you said two different things once.
Yeah. And then you just go all in.
And then as soon as they call her on that tiny,
she's going elbow deep.
Yeah.
She's like, up, throw him under the bus.
Actually,
100%.
She goes further and she says, Pastor Love used the Bible to convince her that killing someone.
Shut the fuck up.
Killing someone, there's stories in the Bible where, you know, God forgave the people or, you know, God.
That is true.
Righteous. It was
That's
righteous
true.
for them to be killed. And
this is true.
She's a dumb
but
fuck.
Not so that you could sleep with their wife.
No, not in this
Pretty
sense.
much.
But if he twisted it to sound the way that he wanted it to sound,
did.
he can.
But bitch, you got a mind.
Yeah.
Like the one person I remember killing somebody so that he could sleep with his wife, God killed his son.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
But forgiveness from killing someone, yes, you see that in the Bible.
Yes.
But not in this
Sometimes
context.
You kill somebody to protect other people, to protect your people. Totally forgivable.
Yes.
Bible puts something between killing and murder is totally different things.
Yes.
But this is particularly spoken against.
100%.
In the world. I mean,
100%.
Particularly if you can't keep your penis in your pants and have to kill somebody over it, it's kind of frowned upon by the Lord. I just, I mean, I am not a theologian.
No, but I agree. It's God's frowned upon it. Yeah, he frowns upon it.
Yeah.
So she's just dishing it out.
Yeah.
The police are like, we gotta talk to brother pastor
Mr. Love.
Bro Love or whatever we want to fucking call him at this point. Now, I don't know the exact amount of time, but all of this that I've told you, at least 2 to 3 months have passed.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
While they're doing all this investigation and questioning.
That's way longer than I was picturing.
Well, it was long enough. And I read in one of the websites that they finally got a search warrant for the church to go through the records and everything.
Right.
And it was at that point that he started getting a little froggy.
Yeah.
So Bro Love took Kim and they left the state. They went to South Carolina.
To plant a church?
No, he became a trucker there.
What the hell?
Oh, my goodness.
Trucker Love.
Okay. That's the only cagier profession. I mean, the top 3 that I'm like, pastor, cop, and truck driver. And they both have their own, like.
I know a truck driver, and he's not sketchy, but
there's a lot of serial killer truck drivers.
Hell yeah,
there
there
is.
is. It's easy for them to do that type of
I
shit.
mean,
You're right.
There's just like pastors and cops kind of attract people that want to use power to make people submit.
Yeah.
A lot of wonderful pastors. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Yes. But I just happened to fall into this story with a not so.
He's done 2. Tell me he was ever a cop. And then
that would be some shit.
Fucking trifecta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it literally went to South Carolina
to be a truck driver
and became a truck driver. And
why you had to move to be a truck driver, bro? Be real.
He needed his wife out of jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking.
I mean, we know why.
He got sketchy about the
we
whole,
know why.
They're going to search and find some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he couldn't disappear. They found him.
Hell yeah.
And
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah.
But I tell you, it sounded like we were celebrating. We could have played that off as a bottle of champagne preparing
Shake
for
that
Pop. They
bitch.
found him. Investigators traveled to South Carolina and they caught up with David at work. Why everybody got to be bringing all the ass shit to work?
Right.
I don't know. So they brought him back to Missouri.
Okay.
All right. Now, this started March 31st, 2010. Bro Love, Pastor Trucker Love, was arrested in November 2010. So it's about
That's
8
a
months.
long time.
Yeah.
8 months.
For an arrest in a murder? Yeah.
Yeah, but they had to build a case. Like they had to, this came in pieces. This came, I told it to y'all in,
And
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Wasn't real easy to get that search warrant for a church.
Oh, probably not. No. And I mean, the person who would like to, if Randy were alive, he could have said, okay, these are the things I found in the church books.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would be the person that would have the
He
proof.
knew it all.
Yeah. So even though Mr. Brother Love Trucker Man was arrested, police are still talking to Teresa.
Well, yeah.
Because they got to figure out she's got more.
She's got her hands in somebody else's pants.
Yes.
She's involved.
She's they tell her, we have David in custody now, so you better
God.
you better start telling us everything you know because he's about to talk.
And as we've seen, she will throw that man under the bus. So let's hear what she said.
Well, they say, okay, how did he get Randy's gun? And she's like, I don't know. Like she always
That's
says,
the worst
I don't
fucking thing
know.
you
I
can
don't
say.
know.
Come up with something,
I can't
bro.
think of anything.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you had to have given him the gun, they say.
There's a million reasons.
And she could have said what you said.
Yeah.
They're
They're
buddies. They must
friends.
have
He was
gone
borrowing
target
it.
shooting
Or,
together.
hey, he left it at the house after they did this. Or he was cleaning it for us. Or he was putting a scope. Like, there's a million fucking things.
But listen, they already know at this point that Randy's leaving the church. And that there's an interaction at the office.
Yes.
So,
but does she know all of that?
She probably does.
I
But
mean,
still.
I don't know, but
She kept an affair secret for a decade.
It's a long time.
Why is she lying so bad now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so they were like pressing her. And finally she was like, I mean, Pastor Love was there one day when I was going in the safe. He might have seen the combination. The gun was apparently kept in the safe.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he could have seen the combination and maybe come back at another time and did the combination and got the gun.
Well, we were having sex in my office. My husband was next door. He asked for the combination.
Jesus
like, what the
Christ.
fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do better.
Then she tells detectives, I'm going to go you one better on all this shit. Pastor David Love talked about killing his wife, Kim.
Oh.
He said he wanted
Poor
to
little Kim.
break her neck, put her in the car, and push her over a cliff. Yes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. These two.
Oh, no.
What's shitty is like the pastor led all of these fucking people.
Yes.
And now you're finding all of this evil shit out.
Yes.
You
Evil.
were duped.
Yes.
Mm.
For a long time.
Forever.
A decade.
Yeah.
A freaking decade. I don't want to do
Probably
anything
longer.
hardly for a decade.
Yeah, probably longer.
You know, I change jobs about
That's
every
too
6-7 years. I
Yeah.
changed my career entirely. Oh, wow.
Okay. Remember the life insurance inquiries she was making the day after he was murdered?
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out that she did not know. But not too long before he was murdered, Randy switched the beneficiaries on the insurance policies from Teresa to their kids.
Oh,
Oh,
he knew.
good.
He knew something.
He knew she was in something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A lot of the times I feel like they'll leave some of that stuff to lie. Like, oh, I'll never do it again. Because they don't want that reputation. They don't want that to be.
Who are you talking about? Her?
No, like if he knew that she was having an affair and found out and talked to her about it and she's like, it's not going to happen again. They don't want to explode their lives, especially if he's that close with a pastor. They've done counseling. Like he doesn't. If he knew, he didn't know that. There's no way that he knew that it was the pastor. Yeah.
No.
And I don't think Kim, the pastor's wife, knew that it
either.
was Teresa.
But I think that he may have known.
I think he knew she was having an affair.
Yeah.
Because there's very few reasons to decide your wife isn't
Yes.
trustworthy to take
Yes.
care of your kids.
I agree.
No shit.
I agree.
That's-
Because, I mean, that's what it is.
That's
Yeah.
strong shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew something.
And not tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're off.
Which,
Kids are
okay.
on.
men, if there's some of you listen out there that you think your wife might be a little sketch, tell her when you make that change, because this is now the second one that might not have been killed if he told it.
Yep.
Ah,
That's true.
True.
You're not
We
getting
talked
shit.
about Lori Vallow,
Yes. Yes.
and she went for the life insurance the next day and found out, oh no, he got rid of
That's
you.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's straight karma right there.
Mhm.
Well, here, yes, it is. Here, David Love was offered a plea,
I hate that shit.
which he eventually took.
Yeah.
He had to stand up in court and admit that he killed Randy Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Pastor Trucker David was sentenced to a life in prison with the possibility of parole in 2036, which is 10 years from now.
Yeah.
But in March of 2024, David Love, at the age of 63, died in Jefferson City Correctional Center in Missouri.
Of.
Do not know.
Damn.
But it's
They said
64 in prison. Probably just natural causes.
They said they were going to do an autopsy, but I searched and I could
Nothing.
not find anything that would say what his cause of death was, which kind of leads me to think that there was maybe something sketchy, like maybe another inmate fucked him up or something. I don't know.
Could be.
Anyway, so when Teresa went to court, because she did,
Mm-hmm.
she cried.
Of course. Did they
Cried.
arrest her on that?
They brought her to court on conspiracy to commit murder.
Okay.
Okay. When she was in court on the stand and cried, she apologized for her bad choices, as she called
You
them.
got me fucked up.
Dude, you're the fucking motive
100%.
You
for
were not
him.
only the motive, but the facilitator.
The gun.
The gun.
Yeah.
Because, even if he only saw the combination, but I'm sure she gave him the gun.
Yeah, we all know she did.
Okay, anyway, she was sentenced to 8 years for conspiracy to commit murder, and she served 4, and she's out. Couldn't
Of course
find
she
her.
is.
4?
Because she's a woman.
Yes.
4.
She's probably 5'4".
Oh, I have a picture, and then I'll tell you all my sources. Okay, so the top picture is Teresa and Randy.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom picture is Brother Trucker. Pastor Love.
Mr. Douche Pastor.
There you go. Now, you got to keep in mind, I would say David Love was 7 years older than Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
So when this happened, the murder happened, like early 40s for Randy and Teresa, late 40s for Pastor.
I just hope Kim is having the best middle-aged life she can have.
I hope so too.
Because she was probably the most innocent victim out of this.
We hope. We hope. It doesn't seem like she had any.
Oh, God, I don't think she had anything
yes,
to
I
do
know
with it.
Randy was an innocent victim. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he didn't get out real fast.
Yeah.
As soon as he found the $30,000, he should have
I agree.
booked it and busted him.
Well,
Yeah.
I even read somewhere that he didn't tell any church members about it. He didn't tell the police about the 30,000
Because they were buddies. He was
So-
like, you know what? I believe you.
Yeah.
And then it just ate at him.
Yep.
But he absolutely,
With that insurance change.
with the insurance
Oh, yeah, he
change,
knew.
if he did not know it was him with his wife, I would be very shocked. I think he might have known that at least his wife loved the pastor.
Or he found out at the end and had already changed things around, found out at the end, and that's why he was like, I'm fucking done with this shit.
Because he changed his life insurance
Mhm.
policy and
Mhm.
left the church. Now,
Yeah.
whenever you're that high up in a church, that's harder than leaving a job.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right up there with a divorce
Mm-hmm.
on
Yeah.
making that decision. And that letter was and that email was a formal, I am
leaving.
leaving.
Excommunicated.
You think he
Yeah.
found that letter? And that's what did it?
I don't know.
He was in his office.
Yeah.
The letter was in Teresa's office in
In
Well,
her-
Nashville.
yeah.
I mean, his office.
Yeah.
Yeah, the insurance agency.
Yeah, because it's not going to be that big. It's no bigger than a house.
And if they've gotten away with this for so long,
I didn't see this in the interview, but I read that when they confronted her in interrogation about that letter being torn up, she was like, "Oh, it was just somebody."
they'd be like this, all torn up, taped up.
Mm.
What's
Yeah.
this, bitch?
So, but she told them, she blew it off to them.
Yeah.
But when they walked out of the room, she whispered to herself something like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that," or "I didn't,"
Dumb bitch.
So let me tell you my sources real quick before I forget. Okay, ABC News, KNBC.com, KRCG.com, Fox2Now.com. I watched Amazon Prime Season 1, Episode 27, Targeted for Murder. And that series is about people who are killed with guns.
Okay.
This particular episode was called Misery in Missouri. But there's also...
That's a good one.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's also an episode of Deadly Wives on this.
Ugh.
And I think 2020 did a show on it. So...
Well, it's got all the stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything we
Perfect
love.
family.
Yeah.
And
Church drama, all
yes, it has everything. So there you go.
Very interesting.
that. Very good story.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it.
I didn't
Like,
know it
at
either.
all.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea, that was awesome. Because, even this past couple of weeks, I was just thinking, everything I've listened to
Same.
was
It's
the
the
same.
same
I was
shit,
like, okay,
yeah.
I know this one, but I'm going to
Yeah.
sit here and stick it out till it's done. And I listen to a lot of podcasts because
Yeah.
I'm always looking for material. I'm always
Yeah.
looking on how to write a better story.
Mhm.
hmm
And I don't think there was a single original content. There was one murder from 1879
I don't even touch those.
that I heard this week that I hadn't even heard.
Yeah.
And it actually sucked because they didn't catch anybody.
Let's don't say the name of the
Yeah.
podcast.
We're not. They didn't catch anybody. The suspects, there were like 6 possible
It was like a story with no ending.
zero
Yeah.
ending.
No closure.
Even the people they thought about, since there was zero forensics.
That would burn me up.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I just
That was
wasted
a waste
an
of
hour.
my time.
It just irritates me to listen to and do stories that don't have closure.
Yeah.
So I
and
try
the
not to do that.
Worst of it was Thomas got me set up with Alexa in my car.
Mm-hmm.
So I can drive along and I can say, hey, Alexa, play my next podcast. Well, as I'm trying to make it through that story that didn't seem to be going anywhere, that actually didn't, I said, speed up to 1.5 times.
That's the best.
And she said, I'm sorry, I do not support that function. in
Oh, my
the
God.
automobile."
Oh.
And I was like, oh.
So you at least couldn't hear him go,
crap.
hey, man, what do we do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
thank y'all for being here for this story.
Yes.
And thank you for
absolutely.
that story.
Yeah.
Chandler, thank you for camera switching. I almost called him Harold.
I heard that.
Yeah, you missed him.
Harold, love you.
Honey.
He's out of town. Guys, if you like that story and you want to help support the show, please go to Patreon, Patreon/grits, and you can help support the show. Also, YouTube.
Yeah.
Like us, follow us. I still haven't gotten any pennies yet from the 1,000 followers, but
We have to have a show without the word murder in it.
oh, you can't. They
I
can't.
don't think we can because that's in our title.
What?
Oh, that's weird. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Also go to Facebook and join us. We have a page,
Yes.
Grits with Side of Murder, and we have a group where you can interact. Grits group, family, friends, and fans, the effers.
Yay.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Y'all got anything else before we check
I do
out?
not.
Nope.
All right. We love y'all. Tell your mom and him to listen, and we're going to let Zydeco Mike take us out.
Bye.